Dude! They're all starting to collapse and melt.
Oh my god. At least we got the thumbnail already.
Okay, well, let's rock and roll. Takedown tribe. We are in for one wild Takedown Tuesday. You see, one of the craziest food challenges we've ever seen done is Eric the Electric trying to eat every single slice of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory by himself in a single sitting, which turned out to be an impossible task.
I think we all knew that it was probably impossible.
But ever since seeing that video, we've wondered to ourselves, if one legend can't do it, is it possible for it to be done by these two idiots?
Yeah, we probably are the only other people crazy enough to actually give this a shot. Apparently, we're the only people crazy enough to have ordered every single slice of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory location that we went to. And that's probably because this is 32 slices of extremely indulgent cheesecakes that most people have trouble just finishing one of. It's also extremely expensive, but we've got so many flavors of cheesecake in front of us, some that we're really looking forward to, and some that we're actually not looking forward to at all, so divvying all this up was quite a difficult task.
Yeah, but what is going to be more of a difficult task is actually getting it into our bodies.
I am in so much pain.
And we're also going to be eating different items during a food challenge for the first time ever, so that should be interesting. But with that being said, are you ready to see if it's possible for us to eat every single cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory?
Let's crush some cheesecake.
I'm thinking we move some things around back here so we can get into it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Dude, this thing looks like it's been through hell.
Yeah, some of these did not transport very well. All right, we good?
I think so.
All right, like we said in the intro, we're gonna be taking down different slices and we're starting off with red velvet and celebration, right?
Yes.
All right.
I'll show them this?
Yeah, I'll show them both. Might be toppled over, but that thing looks awesome.
Yeah.
All right, check out this beautiful piece. Oh, baby. Okay. Whew, I'm nervous. I'm shaking right now.
I know.
Okay.
Ready to get into it?
Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
And we are into our most ambitious and most expensive food challenge to date.
Yeah, but this one is kind of a bucket list one for us, so let's not make the comment section about the price tag.
There is so much cream cheese frosting on this.
Sick.
Now, if you don't have a Cheesecake Factory around you or you have never been to a Cheesecake Factory, here's the deal. They are notorious for having the largest, most decadent, high-calorie cheesecakes that you can get.
Yeah, for instance, the celebration that I just took down is nearly 1,400 calories, and the red velvet that Pete was taking down is nearly 1,600 calories. That was an awesome way to start. Cake, frosting, and cheesecake piled into one amazing piece of dessert. I absolutely love the celebration cheesecake.
I don't think I could have thought of a better way to start. Red velvet is my absolute favorite cake of all time. Mix that with the cheesecake, unbelievable. Do you want to do the salted caramel next? I have salted
You got salted caramel. We both have caramel options right here, though. So yours is salted caramel, and I have the dulce de leche.
Do you want to show them this one?
Yes. That looks pretty awesome. Those crunchies on the bottom. This is actually my first time having the dulce de leche. Let's see how it is. All right, here we go. We high-fiving that? I think so. Up until this point, the Adams Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple has been my favorite cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. This is gonna put up a fight.
I gotta try it.
Okay, try it.
We're not gonna try each other's for all the flavors, but I do wanna try it.
Epic. That's awesome. This one takes it.
Now, I still think that these things look delicious, but they are typically far more elegant and tantalizing than they are here. They definitely did not all hold up.
No, but they still were absolutely delicious. We have a lot of people that like to ask us what our favorites on a menu are, and this dulce de leche definitely makes my top 3. I mean, it's caramel cheesecake, a caramel mousse, almond brickle, and a vanilla crust. It was exceptional. I can't believe I found what might be my new favorite piece of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. That was epic.
Apparently, Nate told me that I've had the salted caramel one before. I don't really remember that, but So it's kind of like getting to experience that again for the first time. It was delicious, but we do have to keep moving because there is so much cheesecake on this table.
Yes.
Next up, we have more caramel.
Yeah, that's true.
This one's the Caramelicious made with Snickers.
Oh, it's Snickers cheesecake. Sorry if they're hard to see inside the containers, but taking them all out would have been a ridiculous task.
Yeah.
And so this one is the Caramel Pecan Turtle.
Let's give them a go.
That has a brownie for a crust. So good.
Wait, I think this does too.
Nice.
Now, I feel like these things were quite similar. I mean, they both had brownies for crust, caramel mixed in, chocolate frosting, but yours had pecans, mine had peanuts. But splitting these things up was quite an interesting task, but we tried to keep things pretty comparable and pretty fair.
Yeah, and there was just a little bit of give and take with each of our menus. For instance, mine had a lot more of the chocolate options, which made it feel a bit more rich, whereas Pete's was slightly higher in calories. But the richness on my side definitely made me a little bit nervous at times, which you're gonna see later.
Is that yours?
Sorry. I just toss these things wherever I feel.
Well, 3 slices in, and obviously I'm still feeling pretty good. My favorite so far is still the red velvet though. I think it's gonna be hard for anything to beat it.
Yeah, that one was incredibly rich. It was delicious, don't get me wrong, but it was very rich and very heavy. Next up, what do we got? I think I have tiramisu. And what is that one?
I have vanilla bean.
All right. Here you go. And here's the tiramisu. Here we go. Next one. Ooh. That almost doesn't even taste like cheesecake.
This is super simple, but really nice.
Cool. I love this tiramisu one. I feel like it was really balanced. The coffee kind of took away from the sweetness a bit. But the sweetness honestly wasn't really a big problem with this challenge at all. Some people like to recommend that we bring salty snacks to our sweet challenges, but there was no flavor fatigue whatsoever with this challenge.
Yeah, we had so many flavor options available on the table. But also, even if we wanted to fit salty snacks into this menu, it would have been impossible. There was no stomach space left at the end of this one.
The thing I liked about that is it's super light. You expect everything to weigh you down really heavy from the Cheesecake Factory, and if you're looking for something on the lighter side, I would definitely go for that tiramisu cheesecake. It was really good.
My thing about the vanilla bean one is I would never get an original slice of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory if the vanilla bean is an option, because it has the same simplicity as an original, but with that extra something. I really enjoyed it.
That's a good point.
But next up, I have the Oreo Dream, and it has never looked this sad.
No, the Oreo Dream usually looks like epic and grand. That looks awful.
Yeah.
But I've got the Adams Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple, which until today has been my favorite cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. So I'm looking forward to trying it again.
I feel like it's a sin not to show people the Oreo Dream Extreme, but this is hideous.
It just looks so bad. Let's show it to them anyways, just because it's funny. Oh, it did not transport well.
No.
Okay, so here is the Adams Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple, which is an incredibly long name. It sounds like a description to me.
All right, let's dive into these.
Oh, yeah.
Want to high five that one?
Yeah.
It may be hideous, but it is delicious.
All right. I absolutely love this one. No matter how many times we say it in the video, we're still gonna get asked what our favorites were, so I'm just gonna say this again. The Adams Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple is still my favorite cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh, and the Oreo Dream Extreme is definitely in my top 3, but I think the Red Velvet is still my #1, or maybe the Adams Peanut Butter if I had it again. But something that might be fun to do is if you guys wanna comment down below whether you'd go for my list or Nate's list, because I had some pretty awesome options like the ones I just mentioned.
Yeah, and then I had the one that I'm eating here, the Dulce de Leche, the Celebration, the Cinnabon, all great options. That is an outstanding piece of cheesecake. It's got peanut butter cups, it's got Butterfingers, it's got peanut butter, it's got fudge, and it's got peanut butter frosting. Everything about it is absolutely amazing. If you like peanut butter, definitely get the Adams Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple from the Cheesecake Factory. Awesome.
Such an excessive name.
Yes.
The Oreo Dream Extreme, also excellent. But I am in the mood for peanut butter. And I do have some peanut butter up next because I am going to Reese's.
All right, you've got the Reese's, and actually this is the one I'm fearing the most so far because this, to be honest, we actually don't really like chocolate cheesecake very much. We like chocolate with cheesecake, of course, but actually chocolate cheesecake itself never been a thing for us, and so this has got a lot of chocolate. So, but anyways, yeah, you've got Reese's, I've got Hershey's.
Yes.
That is stunning. All right, let's do this bad boy. Oh, almost dropped it.
Close call.
All right, let's give it a shot. I've never had this one before.
This thing, there's so many layers.
That is a lot of chocolate. Wow. Okay, don't get me wrong, I really do love chocolate. I'm just not a huge fan of chocolate cheesecake. But this Hershey's one actually was way better than I thought it was gonna be. It had a lot more going for it than it didn't have going for it. I mean, it had great chocolate cake, great chocolate frosting, and chocolate chips, all of which I am a huge fan of.
I think the whole thing with chocolate in this challenge was this was already going to be an extremely rich, extremely decadent challenge, and chocolate was only going to top that off, which was my one problem with this Reese's one. I feel like it spoke more to chocolate than peanut butter, and I really wanted peanut butter.
Just to let you know, I think I'm gonna start holding on to some of my whipped cream. Something about it's just not going down right, and so I think it would be smart to just kind of save it, make a little reservoir, and tackle that later.
Okay, yep. I'll probably join you on that. As far as the Reese's cheesecake, cake, whatever that is, just the trillion layers of that, was good, but so rich. I think the last time I had that slice of cheesecake, I was like 18, which is a decade ago now, which is a horrifying thing to say. But I remember liking it more back then, but that's just, there's too much going on for me.
Yeah, that's a lot, but so was the Hershey's one. I mean, there was chocolate cake, chocolate cheesecake, chocolate frosting, chocolate chips, just so much chocolate.
That's a lot of chocolate.
Let's move on to something that's not chocolate.
Okay.
All right, I've got the Cinnabon.
I have caramel apple, which we are doing an exceptional job of remembering all the names.
Yeah. I'm proud of us for that. All right, and then here's my disaster. Probably equally as ugly as Pete's, what is it, Oreo Dream.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how it is. Maybe ugly, but as long as it tastes good. Ooh.
That tastes like an apple crisp with a bunch of caramel on it.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. If you are a fan of the apple desserts like apple pie, apple crisp, apple turnovers, whatever it may be, I would highly recommend this one. This totally exceeded my expectations, and I think that the only thing that could make it better is if they topped it with some kind of oat crumble.
Oh, that sounds really good. I absolutely love this Cinnabon one. I think I said in the transition that it wasn't top tier in my opinion, but I take that back and I put it in my top 5. I mean, it had cinnamon cheesecake, it had this vanilla crunch cake in it that was amazing, and had cream cheese frosting. Cream cheese frosting, I'm sold.
Like I said before, that was like an apple crisp cheesecake. That's way better than I was expecting it to be.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll definitely have to try that one sometime. But that Cinnabon one, that was actually very good. I would probably classify that a lot like I would classify the tiramisu, where if you're not looking for something that's like super heavy, get that one. It's a little bit on the lighter side, and I really, really liked it. Not top tier in my opinion, but it was good.
Just like the Talenti challenge, we are making this a Cheesecake Factory review. We have to stop doing this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to shut up because I'm already feeling it, and we like barely made a dent.
I know, we gotta move faster.
Okay.
Okay, next up I have chocolate hazelnut crunch, so essentially Nutella. Right. And you guys remember my last run-in with Nutella at the end of our Oreo challenge. So, I don't know how much I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, that's how I feel about this one. Not really looking forward to it that much because this is one massive slab of chocolate cheesecake. This is supposed to be the toasted s'mores galore or something like that, but look how much chocolate this is. That is a lot of chocolate cheesecake. But, gotta eat it. Here we go.
Not bad, but I would never get it again.
Same.
Okay, I do have to say this. We started out with every single one of our favorite flavors of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. So I think that we were a little bit harsh on some of the flavors that followed. For instance, I probably would get this one again. Maybe not over the Oreo or red velvet, but it was still extremely good.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick to what I said about this s'mores one though, because this was a massive slab of actually what was in the center of that Hershey's cheesecake. Now, that is a little bit too rich for me, but luckily I wasn't struggling enough at this point in the challenge not to be able to enjoy it to some degree. Just as I suspected, that was too much chocolate cheesecake. But the ultra thick graham crust was excellent, so I'm counting my blessings there. That was delicious. But I am realizing we got through all the ones I actually already wanted.
Yeah, that's true. We put all the ones that we were actually looking forward to in this back area so we can get to them while we're still enjoying ourselves to some degree. But that does leave us in the predicament of having a lot of flavors that I'm not really looking forward to. Also, random point before I need to stop talking is the last time we had Cheesecake Factory, we had 8 slices. That was 8 slices.
We already made it through 8?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We did like one smaller Cheesecake Factory challenge a while ago when we were still kind of newer to testing our limits, so we were a little bit more cautious than we are now. But that does mean we are both trying to eat double what we ate in that video.
Holy cow. That really puts things into perspective. I guess let's keep things moving. Can we actually skip this next one though? Because I just had so much chocolate that I really don't want chocolate right now.
I am very much okay with that.
Okay, I think I have pineapple upside down cake.
I have lemon raspberry. Not much to look at. I don't know if you want to show them or not.
Yeah, I'll show him this one. That is the pineapple upside down. I don't know if it's gonna be my thing. I guess let's find out. I wouldn't get it again, but it's all right.
Yeah, this is fine.
Like we said before, I think that we were a little bit harsh on these later flavors. I mean, we're both already over 10,000 calories deep into cheesecake, and so we're just not able to appreciate the flavors as much as we would like to be. But this pineapple upside down was actually much better than I made it out to be. The cake itself was super buttery and really moist. I also really liked the acidity, and it brightened things up. I think the lemon raspberry was a lot like what you said about the tiramisu, where it was pretty light and not too heavy.
I can't wait to find out how bad of a decision it was to save all the whipped cream.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna regret that. Moving on to these ones.
Chocolate ones?
Yep.
Now or never, I guess, right?
Yep. Not much to say about that pineapple upside down one, other than I guess if you like pineapple upside down cake, you'd probably like it.
Yeah, the lemon raspberry. The raspberry was very sharp. Not really a big fan of it. But
what is this one?
The 30th anniversary?
That is a very beautiful piece of cheesecake.
It is very beautiful.
And then this one is tuxedo cream, right? Chocolate tuxedo cream?
I do not remember.
No bad decisions. Uh-oh. I want to make sure I don't bury that cherry stem in there. And then end up chomping down on it later. Okay. I like to take it down. More chocolate. That is so rich.
Man, we should have made a richness counter for this video. How many times can we say the word rich? But as far as all the super decadent options go, this one would probably be the one that I would go to again. The 30th anniversary, if I had that in the beginning of the challenge, I would have absolutely loved it because it was chocolate cake, chocolate frosting, and original cheesecake. So it's really simple, still extremely decadent, but up my alley.
Yeah, I think it was just like the chocolate options were just so heavy that it made it difficult at this point in the challenge. But as the one that had more chocolate options, I do have to say that this tuxedo cream one, I think, is the best chocolate cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. It's more about that like mousse stuff on top and then like the chocolate cake on the bottom, and I feel like the chocolate cheesecake just complemented the whole thing. That one was good, but I wouldn't get it again. I guess I should, before we get into any of these, I should probably say I wouldn't get any of them again, because I would get all the ones from the back row again before I got those ones again.
Yeah.
I've got so many pineapple fibers stuck in my teeth right now from that pineapple upside down cake.
That 30th anniversary one was completely deceiving. It was so much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, no, that was way bigger than mine.
Oh my god.
What's up next? Oh, do I have my massive hunk of chocolate next? I actually think that this is the one I've been dreading the most, like, all day. Like, when we got to the Hershey's one, that was the one I was dreading the most up until that point. This is, I think, the one that I was dreading the most overall.
Do you want to do that now?
May as well.
Whew. Do I join you and grab my most chocolatey one or skip it?
That is up to you.
I'm going to join you because honestly,
right.
after this very moment, I don't think I'll be able to handle that much chocolate.
Okay, let's get into it. I've got the chocolate mousse, which again is a massive hunk of chocolate.
Mine is Godiva, which
I have to say is absolutely stunning.
I guess it just looks awful to me because it's like chocolate mousse, chocolate cheesecake, something else chocolate.
A lot of chocolate.
I'm going to take this whipped cream out now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, hiccups, no. The last thing we want during a challenge is hiccups. Let's do it. Very rich.
Mm-hmm.
Again, with the richness, we usually don't like complaining in our challenges and we try to enjoy them as long as we possibly can, but I guess somewhere between 13 and 15,000 calories each must be our breaking point. But if I'm gonna complain about this chocolate cheesecake, I should compliment it in some way, and I would say that the chocolate mousse cheesecake is much better texturally than just a regular chocolate cheesecake. So I would get this one again before I got the s'mores one again. That's a pretty good point. But as far as all the complaining goes, this was an extremely ambitious challenge, and I think that it was setting in a lot earlier than we anticipated. So the fact that we still had quite a ways to go was just a little bit daunting. Yeah.
Oh, we've got 5 more slices left, huh? No. Oh, that one will give you a stomach ache.
Yeah.
And we don't get stomach aches.
You have to be a real chocoholic to be about that, which we used to be.
Yeah,
Something changed. I don't know what it was.
I think it was these food challenges. I actually think that this channel has changed our perspective on chocolate and just kind of shifted our direction towards the lighter foods.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up next?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Okay. Next up, I've got, I believe this is lemon meringue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was lemon.
Yeah, it's either lemon meringue or this cherry chocolate. And the only thing worse than actual chocolate cheesecake is the combination of cherry and chocolate. That is awful. Those Queen Anne's candies growing up, that's what ruined the combination of cherry and chocolate. Those are repulsive. Anyways, I'm thinking I take down the lemon meringue.
All right, if you're doing that, I've got a banana cream.
Okay.
So I think I'll do that one.
This lemon meringue looks sadder than sad. It's probably the saddest looking one so far. So I'm gonna just show him the banana one.
I gotta start eating these strawberries because I don't think these are gonna go down right at the end.
And that banana cream doesn't look bad. This is just kind of awful looking. Oh, melted.
I mean a strawberry.
Oh, nice.
Strawberry banana. Just want to say, I'm already not sure about how the rest of this is going to go.
No. Things have already started to take a turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. Ooh, that one's got a pucker to it. That's got some tang.
Ooh. Ooh.
Man, that one got me good. I think the thing about it was up until this point in the challenge, nothing really had zing or zest to it on my side of things, and so it just caught me completely off guard. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about the lemon raspberry. But as far as this fresh banana cream one goes, it was really nice, really simple, not an overwhelming amount of banana. It was probably my favorite one in this last group of cheesecakes, but I feel like you would really like this one. I do love bananas, great running fuel. But speaking of running fuel, I guess 20,000 calories of cheesecake is not good running fuel whatsoever. I felt awful after this challenge. We'll talk more about the repercussions of this one in a little bit.
I'm slowing down.
I'm feeling it right now.
Ooh.
Wow. If you like lemon meringue pie, you'd probably like it. Not really my thing. Oh my God, 4 more slices. That seems like a massive undertaking.
I don't know about that. 4 slices. Oh, that makes that 12. So we are a dozen slices of the Cheesecake Factory deep.
What are you tackling next?
Okay. I'll tell you the one I'm most nervous about. Mango lime.
Okay, I've got key lime. Do we take that down now? Is that the move?
It's the one that I'm most nervous about.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about doing that. But I mean, honestly, at this point, I think it should be a free-for-all. Whatever you think you can get down,
okay,
just go for it.
I think I'm gonna try that. I wasn't nervous about it until having that lemon meringue and tasting how it was quite tangy. Okay.
The banana, I think it's called like fresh banana cream or something, wasn't bad. It was pretty non-offensive. Also, not amazing either.
No.
Yeah. Whipped cream. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue making this poor decision.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that after.
That's a lot of whipped cream now.
Now that we made it uglier, let me show the camera. Sorry, forgot about that. That's mango lime. It's not even worth showing you this. It looks like a melted original cheesecake. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Oh, that is sour. Oh, my saliva glands. My saliva glands are swollen.
I'm pretty sure that I could eat a straight lime and it'd be more palatable. That is so sour.
I guess I'm still gonna try to eat it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God.
I will as well.
Our first glimpse of actual misery in this challenge, and it's definitely not getting any better, but I stand behind the fact that this key lime cheesecake was just too much. It was sour to the point of being completely unpleasant, and when you're this far into a food challenge and you're hurting this much, getting something like that down is just unreasonable. Yeah, well, here's my thing about the mango lime. Is the lime just overpowers the entire experience when the cheesecake actually has some good elements to it. A mango mousse sounds awesome, but I couldn't taste it. The coconut vanilla crust on this was exceptional, but again, the lime just overpowered the whole thing. But luckily I didn't realize that. I ate a lot of the top, so I was able to appreciate the crust.
Yep. That was by far the worst one yet. Trying to swallow something that sour when you're this full is a near impossible task.
Oh my God.
Thank God we didn't leave it to be till the last. Thank God that's not the last one we try to take down.
I swear to you, that may be the worst thing I've ever eaten on this channel.
Wow.
And we ate hell of a good dip in our dips challenge. If you've seen that, you know that that was rocky.
I don't know who's going to the Cheesecake Factory and ordering the key lime or the lime mango cheesecakes.
I don't know either. The one saving grace about that mango lime, it has like this coconut sugar crust, which is surprisingly nice for such an awful thing to be placed atop it.
Yeah, just take the crust. I'll just take the crust, please. What's next? They're all awful options over here. Well, original's not technically an awful option, but we do have this diet one right here. I guess it's like the one that has no sugar and like, I don't know what else is diet about it, but I think it's called the Low-licious. It's like the diet cheesecake. And then I've got, of course, Miss Queen Anne over here, the cherry chocolate. God.
I have white chocolate raspberry, which isn't bad. Shouldn't be, at least. Original with strawberries, and the Low-licious as well.
Okay. What do you think you can handle?
To be honest, I am teetering. I know that we like to keep things light and bright on the channel for the most part, and obviously we push ourselves pretty intensely a lot, so we end up struggling. But that one had me on the edge of my seat. I'm thinking that I might try the raspberry.
Okay, I'll do cherry. Oh God, pray for me.
This whole whipped cream situation is getting out of hand, but I'm continuing to run with it because it's not for it.
Okay. This one seems much bigger.
You've been eating these slices faster than me, so.
Oh, here. Take a look. Now that I've made it ugly again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this was actually one of the prettier ones before I absolutely destroyed it. And although I absolutely hate the combination of cherry and chocolate, I must say, I think that this is one of the best cherry chocolate foods that I've ever had. It spoke more Neapolitan to me, and I really like Neapolitan. And it had chocolate cake on the bottom, had chocolate on the top, and it had milk and white chocolate chips on the back. It had a lot going for it.
That sounds pretty good. I think I'm eating the white chocolate raspberry here, which is a classic cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. I think it's like a general fan favorite, so it's pretty non-offensive for me at this point in the challenge, despite already being in a world of pain. I seriously think that at the end of this video, we look and we actually show our agony and the absolute discomfort of this challenge more than we've ever shown that before. I mean, it was brutal, but we had a fight in us this day, so we gave it everything that we had.
Where am I? I do not feel well.
No. I think this might be the most unwell I felt maybe ever on this channel.
And we felt pretty unwell.
Oh yeah. At the end of that Talenti challenge, I was not feeling so great. I think I feel identical to how I felt, not identical, but equally as unwell. But I have 2 slices of cheesecake in front of me.
Jeez.
Oh.
Jeez. Okay. Are we diving into the original or the diet?
I don't know. I chose that raspberry.
Okay. I think I'm going to dive into the original and then see if I can tackle the diet one at the end.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Okay.
My tactic, in case you guys were curious, so I'm just going to take the smallest bites of all time until I eventually make my way through it. That seems to be the only way, because if I take too big of a bite, I start questioning on whether it's going to stay in my body.
And we have yet to throw up on this channel. So the goal here is to make sure we continue that streak.
I know.
And see what happens. Okay, so I've got the original. I don't know what this white stuff is on top, but I don't know. That's that.
More whipped cream in the whipped cream bin.
I don't know how long this will take me, but I'm gonna dive in. Okay. Wish us luck.
Yeah, we did not know what was on top of that original cheesecake in the moment, but when I was making those flavor lists, I saw on the website that it is a sour cream topping.
Interesting. I guess it just didn't matter at all. But I do think that it was a great move saving these plain flavors for the very end, because I have no idea how it would have gone had it been one of those super rich chocolate flavors or something really sour like the key lime. Things may have gone more south than they already seem to be going. This was horrible. I felt like I was in a time warp eating this piece. I know it took us a while, but I felt like I was eating this one piece of cheesecake for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it also didn't help that my tactic at this point in the challenge was taking extremely small bites consistently over a long period of time, because anytime I took a substantial bite, I felt like I was going to throw up. And fun fact, that has never happened on this channel. We have never thrown up. That is not a practice of ours and not something that we wanted to change this week. But typically, if we feel like we're going to throw up, that's when we call a challenge altogether. But we were determined to get this task done and to be the first people to have ever done it. So my tactic, again, was to slowly chip away at this thing.
Oh man, how many times Am I gonna get the hiccups? Oh, this is not a good time to have hiccups.
I am in so much pain. I am in so much pain.
Yeah, I'm miserable. I've got one slice left.
Oh,
I do not know if one more slice is possible.
I know. I think must have taken me 80 bites to get through that slice.
And the last one is the diet one. Just the thought.
I don't think that's a thing. The whipped cream.
I don't think so either, but I'll approach that when I get there. Do you need a minute? Okay. We're just gonna sit here for a minute, gain our composure, and then dive into that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here it is.
The level of unwell that I'm experiencing.
The diet cheesecake. Just one bite at a time. One bite at a time.
I'm gonna nudge my chair out.
Okay. I dare say this is the hardest thing we've ever done, by far.
Yeah.
Like by a long shot. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm here to report to you all that unless you have a medical issue, do not get that.
We literally just ate the original. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, those are not comparable things. Okay. Those are going to be smaller bites than I thought. Okay. Man, this is brutal. But what was even more brutal was the repercussions of this challenge. For the next 48 hours, I felt like I was trying to digest glass. I could only pretty much stomach Metamucil for the next 48 hours, and the entire rest of the week, my muscles and my joints felt stiff as a board. This one hit my system in a way that no other challenge has ever hit.
Yeah, it was awful. And like compared to a different challenge like our breakfast pastry challenge, which we definitely had some significant bloating after, but the further removed we got from that challenge, we felt energized, the muscles felt full, we were getting some pretty good workouts, but this challenge just never hit right.
No, not the type of energy you'd imagine having after eating 20,000 calories each. All right, I'm all done with my cheesecakes and I'm onto that bin of whipped cream that I feel like I started constructing an eternity ago. But it wasn't only just whipped cream, it was like the garnishes from the other cheesecakes as well. But luckily it seemed to have been going down so much easier than the actual cheesecakes were.
Yeah, and I'm still slowly chipping away at my slice here. It felt like an absolute eternity.
So close. So close.
Ooh, take your time. Take your time. Oh, the drama at this point. But we had to give it 200% of our energy because after this, it's back to Walmart and BJ's Wholesale Club and everything. I know that a lot of people want to see fast food or different restaurant menu challenges and stuff, but honestly, it's just not in the budget. So feel free to support us on Patreon and help make some of those challenges possible if you really want to see them. Because even fast food restaurants tend to be like 3 times more expensive than our typical challenges.
Yeah, we keep things pretty cheap shopping at Walmart and BJ's, but this one was a goal of ours, so we specifically put money aside for it. And sometimes you don't even know why you have a goal, you just have it in your mind that you want to give this thing a shot and accomplish something. That was this for us, so we were prepared to give it everything we had, no matter how long it took.
Dude, getting that slice down was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I don't know if I can do the whipped cream. That was tough. That's tough. I think I've entered purgatory.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know where I am.
I do not want to finish that, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm going to try. Put it between us.
All right, I guess we're tag teaming this last bit of whipped cream, which I guess makes up for the fact that my half of the table was slightly higher in calories.
Yeah, I guess so, but for some reason it just didn't feel like a complete win if we left these bins of whipped cream behind. So I'm proud of us for making the difficult decision to just tackle them and go all the way with this. But fun fact, those last 2 slices of cheesecake and these things of whipped cream took us as long to eat as like the first 10 slices of cheesecake took us to take down. That should be an indicator into just how much we were struggling to finish this thing. It was so difficult. We were way past our max limit, and this is definitely the most calories we have ever eaten. I think by like 5,000 calories each.
Yeah, well, this was definitely the fight of a lifetime. But on that note, I think we're gonna leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure to give it a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and stick around to enjoy us actually completing this monumental task.
I don't have any kind of, I don't have the ability to talk right now, so I'm not going to try to do an outro. I'm just going to let you all know that that was the hardest thing that I've ever done, and I will never do that again for the rest of my life. Holy, we have those little ramekins of like no sugar whipped cream or whatever that is that comes with the Lolicious. But that's honestly, I think that is the most irrelevant thing in the world right now. We finished every cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Plus the whipped cream that was with it. Plus the whipped cream. Except for that one, because, again, it just doesn't matter. I feel awful, but I also feel so good that I did not give in. Because I thought for a second, I thought it was over. I thought it was over before my original with strawberry. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. If you did, like it. Please, but seriously, if you enjoyed today's video, if you enjoyed the Cheesecake Factory, if you just want to show some support and help us out here, make sure to give the video a like, jump in the comments section, subscribe to the channel if you are watching right now and you are not yet subscribed, because these two idiots will not stop challenging themselves. Maybe not this big, maybe not this expensive, maybe not this ambitious, but we're not done. But for now, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so happy that it's over. That was the best starting out and the worst to finish thing I've ever done in my life. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being awesome. Again, hopefully you enjoyed this. And we will see you next Takedown Tuesday if we are still alive enough to show our faces again on this channel. All right. Much love to you guys. We'll see you soon. Did it. I don't know what to do with myself. I think I'm about to cry, man. I think I'm about to cry. We did it. We did it.